We're gonna start with somebody. He's a boyfriend, he's a best friend, he was the beast. Kylan Rambo. He's the beta who now has a werewolf girlfriend, Dylan Sprayberry. Now this next guy, you might know him as like the protector of Beacon Hills, but what you might not know about him is that he's actually a huge fan of Flashdance. It's Tyler Posey. He's such a big fan, he did it twice. Now, he's the man behind it all, executive producer Jeff Davis. Okay, no matter how loud you guys scream, I think this next person could probably top it. It's Holland Roden. And because we love like a potential redemption story on Teen Wolf, we're actually bringing out someone you might have considered a villain in the past, but who knows what's in his future. It's Cody Christian. The stage is now a hazard thanks to Tyler's love of Flashdance.
It was worth it.
Okay, well, to kick things off, I'm going to throw it to Jeff. I think he has a little something he wants to say to you guys.
Yes. Wow, there are a lot of you here. Yes. Every year we come to Comic-Con and we've announced the next season of Teen Wolf. And every year we've been able to celebrate with the fans. And this year, is a little different, but no less reason to celebrate. We're going to hit 100 episodes at the end of season 6. And we've also, it's amazing. And we've decided that 100 episodes is also a good place to stop. Yes. This will be the final, these next 20 episodes will be the final season of Teen Wolf. Yes. I know, we're sad about it and it's bittersweet, but we are so happy to be able to come to Comic-Con and share it with you guys. I'm gonna start to cry, I think.
Okay. I know. Well,
Tyler has to say something about that.
Oh, go for it.
Oh my God, you guys. So yeah, this is it. This is the regime that we've built. Everybody that we've put in these seats, it's coming to an end. And I just want to let everybody know, from Jeff and everybody here's heart, that this has been the biggest movement that we've ever been a part of. This isn't just a show. This is a family. You guys are all a part of it. You guys have helped us get to this point, and I hope you guys know that we love you guys. I do crazy shit like this because I want to make you guys smile and laugh, and just you mean so much to me. And so this ending is the end of a huge era for all of us, and me specifically, because this is, I care so deeply about this show and want to be the leader of this show. So I'm gonna have to find something else to be a leader of when this is over. But this is huge. I love each and every single one of you, and I want to come and hug every single one of you when this is over. But
we should probably say a word. Tyler has been talking to Dylan, and I've texted with Dylan and told him the news, and we've all, Dylan sent the most beautiful message about how bittersweet it was and what an amazing thing we've been able to do. We miss him here. We wish he could come, but he's still at home recuperating. And I've got to ask, since Holland has been here from the beginning too, Holland, say something about the show?
Oh gosh, I mean, I grew up with this just gang of boys basically in my entire 20s, and
I was a boy back then too.
You're still a boy, Jeff. And it's been the craziest ride. I probably wouldn't be acting if it wasn't for this show. And
she wouldn't actually. She was still in college, and we kept telling her that she didn't have to go. even as season 1 was going on.
I actually, one of my professors had a former producer on the pilot proctor my exam in between takes. And they actually became really good friends, my professor and this producer of Teen Wolf, because they had to go back and forth on email about my exam, and that I did not cheat. He watched me take it. And so, yeah, I mean, now I'm going into my 30s now, and I've spent almost an entire decade. I've spent 8 years. I auditioned for this show in 2009, so it's literally been the most significant part of my adult life, and I structure my life around what year of Teen Wolf it was. And it's just I'm kind of in that stage right now. But it's been a wild ride, and I just can't thank Jeff and the boys enough for making it such a beautiful, beautiful chapter to my story.
Let's fucking hear it for Teen Wolf!
Thank you.
Fuck yeah!
Well, the good news is we still have 20 episodes.
Yes.
We still have 20 hours in Beacon Hills.
I still work till April.
Keep singing.
So I want to talk about this trailer that we all just saw, obviously. Well, Cody, the fact that you're here is a surprise, is a big deal. Theo is, I would say, back from the dead. I'm not sure if what happened to him is technically death, but are we going to see like any sort of side effects? How is he coping?
I mean, he definitely went to hell and back, and it was definitely a trip. That's something we're going to explore in this season, though, of like, you know, what actually happened to him. He comes back a changed man. I think it's a new dynamic to the character. I'm very excited to share it with the fans. I think you guys are going to really dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit more human, I feel like.
Jeff, did I see the Dread Doctors in that trailer?
There were. It's a flashback. We get to
Okay.
see, as you might know, we have a Nazi werewolf in this season of
Yes.
Teen Wolf, and we get to see how he was put in that big glass capsule.
Tell me everything about the Nazi werewolf.
Well, we're history buffs at Teen Wolf, so we wanted to have a kind of villain we haven't seen before. He's an alpha. He's got red eyes. You see him in the trailer. We can probably, it gives away that it's Mr. Pete Plotchek from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who's a fantastic guy and plays a really good bad guy. But I think he's going to be fun. He's
Yeah.
a very nasty villain, but he's not the only one. As you've seen, we have others.
Yeah. You guys have had so many villains over the years. For you all, like even in the past couple seasons, who were your favorites?
I couldn't hear over the screaming.
Who are your favorite?
Control
Who was your
yourself.
favorite villain?
What?
Okay, I'll answer.
Go for it.
Yeah, to be very honest, the Dread Doctors were super scary, but I'm not gonna give them that vote. I think my favorite one is honestly my man Cody over there, because
too
he
sweet.
brought like Theo's character was so interesting to see how he was trying to break down Scott's pack on a psychological level, and I think that was just a really cool way to do it. And yeah, so he was awesome. My favorite, hands down.
Dylan?
Oh, we're all doing it.
Yeah, we're doing
Thank you. Okay, now I'm ready. Favorite villain? I don't know. I think the Beast, I don't know. Now I feel like I need to say Cody because he really did a good job in terms of the psychological aspect, but I think the Beast was cool because he just wrecked everything. He just like destroyed everything in his
did.
path.
Yeah.
Like ruined all of Beacon Hills.
That's true.
He
Which
did
was,
do that.
I think that was cool.
It was cool.
Tyler?
I really enjoyed Void Styles. If people don't know, which just doesn't sound like anyone does, Void Styles is the character that Dylan O'Brien plays, only the dark version of him. And he, my God, that dude should have won an Academy Award. Every award imaginable for that role. He really inspired me to become a better actor and just to work as hard as I can. So definitely Void Styles is the man, and he's hot, right?
Jeff, you created them all. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, it's hard to pick a favorite. I am partial to the Nogitsune, who is also Void Styles. But I have to say, one of my favorites to do was the first season with Peter. He just made such a good, the question of who is the alpha. Ian Bohen was one of those actors who was too good to leave dead.
Yeah.
So he's
Kept
always
coming
been a
back.
fun villain.
Ian
Holland?
Bohen is the coolest dude in the world. He is one of the best actors we have on the show. We are so lucky to have that dude. I hope all of you realize that.
Did you notice him in the trailer? He was in the trailer. He's back this season.
He is back,
He's going to cause some family issues with Leah.
naturally.
I gotta say both. I really like Peter and Void Styles. Those are my two favorites. I've always stood by that. So I know it's just tick tick tick.
Cody, you can say yourself. It's okay.
No.
And you, Cody.
No. It sucks sitting at the end because, I don't want to sound like I'm bandwagoning. I said this last year though. Forever and always, Void Styles, Dylan O'Brien slayed that role, and there's nobody else that could have done it better.
Yeah. All right, Holland, I want to talk Lydia, but first, what does your shirt say?
Oh, it says you can pee next to me. It's a yeah. It's a thank you. Come on over here, Posey. Not in that kind of way. Thank you very much.
Not Tyler.
It's raising awareness for transgender equality, and it's from the North Carolina Bathroom Bill. You guys, if you would like this shirt, you can go to omaze.com/equality and pick one up for yourselves, because I think it's important that we stand up for people that want to go into a bathroom to the gender that they identify with. And so we think this is a great platform to tell you guys about it. So you can pee next to me if you identify as a female.
Be yourself!
Tyler, that would not be
Be
you.
yourself!
So yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's something that's close for her. So what is Lydia up to?
Well, I know she spent a lot, we saw her kind of really get into her powers last season. Is she still perfecting that? Are we going to see kind of that, badass Lydia again?
I like that we are partaking in a couple different time periods, I think I can say, this season, and one in particular focuses on the Irish folklore as a whole. And the question is that somehow related to solving the mystery of season 6? I think that's the best
Okay.
I can give without giving too much away.
I'm going to kick her if she gives too much.
We'll stop her. Well, we also saw in the trailer that these new villains, the Ghost Riders, they take people
Yes.
in the trailer. They take Styles. So I'm curious, Tyler, what does a Stylesless Scott look like?
What does what? Styles without
Stylesless Scott. It's a tongue twister.
Styles what, Scott?
Styles list.
Stylesless Scott.
Yes, he's gone.
What does Stylesless Scott look like? Oh my God!
It
Well,
clicks.
the thing is with the new Ghost Riders. I'm allowed to say that they erase memories, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is with our new villains, these Ghost Riders, they not only take people, but they erase your memory of them. So a Stylesless Scott, he doesn't even know. Scott has no idea that he even had a friend named Styles. So it's this really interesting storyline that we have, because we have to remember him at one point and then dive deep into our minds to really try to fully remember him. But Stylesless Scott is single, everybody. So single,
So is
single,
Tyler Posey.
single and ready to mingle. You know what I'm saying?
Single.
So Scott is really kind of just focusing on his pack and trying to get his pack together. And really, senior year's coming up for Scott, and he's thinking about moving on to college, which probably won't be in Beacon Hills, his hometown, the town that he protects. So he's trying to maybe pass the torch onto this little guy and give him some tests just to see how well he would do as the alpha. What do you guys think? What? Can Liam be the alpha of Beacon Hills? No, he can't. There is only one alpha. So Stylesless Scott, in the beginning when Scott doesn't really remember him, it's okay because he has no idea what he's missing. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? He's kind of the same without Styles because he has no idea what he's missing. But then when he realizes that he's missing his best friend, he becomes obsessive in trying to rescue him and dig deep into his mind to retrieve him.
That feels
Confusing, right?
It is.
That feels like a great line for when they reunite. I had no idea what I was missing, and then they just
Exactly.
embrace.
Yeah.
Jeff?
Totally.
You got it?
I think I got it.
Okay. I mean, so Jeff, does that kind of make the focal point of this season about saving Styles?
Yes, and of it's a more of a Beacon Hills wide mystery as well, because there's a reason. The wild hunt, the myth about it is that it passes through your town. If you're unfortunate enough to see them or glance up in the storm and look at them, they take you with them. But they get stuck in Beacon Hills, and Styles isn't the only one who gets taken. So you're going to see the mystery developing, and we like it because it. This is our last season of Teen Wolf, the next 20 episodes, and it memorializes a lot of the relationships in a really nice way, I think. The writers and producers have done a great job, I think, of bringing what we love about the relationships and also extending that even further. So you'll see relationships grow.
Yeah. I'm just going to throw it out there that the fact that you can't look at these villains means Deucalion might be like a big help.
Oh, Deucalion.
Yeah.
Well, they do have Theo Rakin to dig up for reasons.
Well, Kylan, I want to touch in being the Beast last season. Yeah. Are we going to see any like residual side effects from that?
Well, I think not necessarily from Mason being the Beast. It was a traumatic experience for him, but it's, you know, he has a huge fascination, borderline obsession of the supernatural world, and I think he found out that it's a very dangerous world, as fascinating as it is. So next season, I think he's gonna use his obsession and kind of channel that into being an asset to Scott and the pack, and, you know, find out everything he can about these Ghost Riders, and, you know, he sees that it's not all fun and games, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, we're talking a lot about the Ghost Riders. I feel like, Jeff, like, what can you tell me about him? I feel like we need to know more.
Well, our makeup people did great work with them. Chris Gallagher, Eric Porn, Kenny Myers. They did a phenomenal job on creating the look, and we wanted to give them a sort of American West feel. But actually, we've got a couple Ghost Riders here we can bring out and show you.
Oh, that'd be great.
Might as well do that. Can we bring out the Ghost Riders?
Got some Ghost Riders.
Are they around?
Where are they at, though?
Oh.
We have a few. Wait a minute.
Genuinely terrifying.
Those don't look like Ghost Riders. Tyler, are those Ghost Riders? Who the hell is that?
Hey, what in the shit? What in the hell? Who the, hey man, get up out of here with that shit. Who is that? Those aren't Ghost Riders. Who is that? Those aren't Ghost Riders, damn it. Oh!
Obviously, we've got Ian Bowen and J.R. Bourne.
We need some adults on this panel. Have a seat, boys.
Yes.
Hey, those aren't Ghost Riders at all. That's Ian Bowen and J.R. Bourne, everybody. Do you carry your name tags with you everywhere you go?
What?
Do you carry those name tags with you everywhere you go?
Yes, everywhere I go, this is always waiting for my, on my seat. And then I know where to go.
He's been here every year with that.
Yep, every year.
Outside.
That's actually not a bad idea.
What's that?
That's not a bad idea. Look at the audience, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of you out there. Hi, guys.
Oh my God.
It's nice to see you.
Look at the people. Look at all the people here, man. Look what we created.
I know.
Everybody, turn around. Take a look at the sea of people. How many people are in here right now?
A lot.
A lot. I'm so proud of us. I'm so happy. This is the greatest.
We're going to need a spin-off. I think JR and Ian should do a spin-off together.
We've already got one.
It's just not being filmed.
Okay, I do want to throw it to you guys very quickly. Ian, the last we saw Peter, if I'm correct, was in Dr. Valek's cell. Okay, Jeff's giving me a nod. I think I'm correct. How is he? Is he different from the last time we saw him? Is he kind of the same old Peter? What's going on?
I think one of the great things about Peter is how consistent he is and how fundamentally he doesn't change. Regardless of whether he's doing something, you know, that looks good or looks bad, he's exactly the same guy underneath. So in that sense, you can expect exactly what he does. You're going to go, oh, that makes perfect sense, but you're not really going to have an idea because that doesn't seem to make sense. So hopefully that answers your question.
It does.
Does anybody understand what I'm saying?
It's
okay,
good.
no.
JR, how is Arjun going to tie into this ghostwriter's business? Does he have like some deep familial knowledge that's going to help? That's how he always seems to come in.
I was hoping that Jeff was going to write something for Arjun where I could forget a lot of the shit that has already happened to him.
But then you'd have to shave the beard.
What's that?
Then you might have to shave the beard. And we love the grief beard.
Well, there's 7 people that don't want me to shave it. So maybe it's time to shave the beard and get rid of the grief beard. 15 people now. So, Argent, absolutely ties in and show, again, is there with Scott and the support that's sort of needed that I love where that relationship over the season the series has gone. Yeah. And always kind of keeping that, it's what, his daughter sort of showed him is that there's more than just a werewolf. This is a young man that carries equal morals to Argent. So he just shows up and does basically what this leader wants him to do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are going to throw it to you guys in just a minute, but I want to give Jeff the chance to talk about bringing these 2 guys back, like why that was important to you. Can we expect any more returns this season?
Well, bringing these guys back, we're always looking to bring back some of our favorite people, especially when they're a joy to work with. And JR and Ian are just such a pleasure. And they've got great voices. They bring a lot of gravitas. You need that in a teen show. Although we're quickly growing out of being a teen show, aren't we? But it was also, once we started to realize that this might be the last season and we might want to start wrapping up things, we wanted to make sure that we brought back in these relationships. We wanted to make sure that we were giving Argent a good story, a good arc and ending. And we definitely wanted to bring Peter Hale back to see the relationship between Peter and Malia and what other trouble Peter could get up into. And we have some great scenes with Peter and Styles I wanted to see again. And Ian and Dylan have some good stuff together this season. So we'll see.
Okay. All right, I think I'm going to throw it out to you guys. If you guys want to line up, it is your turn to ask questions. I will shut up.
You have the first question of the very last Teen Wolf panel at Comic-Con.
Well, Tyler, last year you forgot my question halfway through answering it, so...
What?
You forgot my question last year halfway through answering it.
Oh, it happens a lot to me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So I'm Lisa, and I'm from Russia. And I wanted to ask you, just the cast, I'm sorry, Jeff, I still love you.
That's okay.
I want to ask you, if your character would have a theme song, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's fun. Tyler, I feel like you should start. I feel like you have something.
I think so. Okay, let's see.
It's got to be a
It could be like,
Blink-182
I could
song.
be your hero, baby. Or, hungry like the wolf.
Did you forget the question?
'Cause I'm hungry like the wolf. But not that one, not that song.
I guess you have to sing your answer, Kylan. And Dylan.
It's my turn. Whoa. I don't know. Probably what's that?
I wanna be sedated.
That's a good song. What's that Katy Perry song about the plastic bag in the wind?
Firefly?
Firefly.
Oh,
that's
Firework.
Fireworks.
That's
That would be my theme song because I just feel like a plastic bag in the wind.
Yeah, I feel you.
Baby, you're firework.
There you go. Man,
Your theme song.
I don't know. Tyler's performance, I think I'm just gonna have to. I don't want to do the cop out though. The Hungry Like a Wolf was perfect. Let's see. What's a really? Oh, Work by Rihanna. That would be definitely. Yeah.
I don't know if they're good, but I would go with the good vibrations, but more just on the vibrations.
Picking up good vibrations.
Yeah. Or like the Marky Mark one. Good vibrations.
I don't know that one.
That one? Yeah.
Cody?
Oh my gosh, it's so tough. I really want Posey to answer this one. For
Yeah,
me, 'cause I
right?
feel like he knows everyone so well. You're so musically
Start
gifted.
thinking for Argent, too.
Yeah, you guys.
No.
Yes.
Don't be a cop out. Come on.
No. You know what's really funny? It's for me. I've always pictured this, and this may be really stupid, but I always imagined. I always imagine like Theo walking out and like the Pretty Little Liars theme song behind him.
There you go.
I don't know. It's always like some cheesy thing. I think it would fit perfectly though.
That's a good answer.
JR?
No, I don't know. What are you humming? What? I had an idea, and it makes no sense. But as I'm listening to Cody, I'm like going, okay, Argent's been, through so much, and God, he just keeps getting hit with something, and then he keeps getting back up, and then my mind, it's wrong. But I thought of "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" by.
Or what about there's a Rancid song that goes, if I fall back down, y'all gotta get it back up again. And if I fall back down, y'all gonna be my friend.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fall back down.
Let's do a mashup of that song and the Britney Spears song.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Ian, I want to hear yours.
So I can't believe you didn't get yours correct. This is funny. Somebody asked this question once, and we were all sitting around, and JR started humming, or somebody started humming. We didn't start the fire. The Billy Joel song, and then everybody looked at him and said,
that is ours.
And so then that
we didn't
became
start
the
the fire.
theme song was "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel, because there was fire.
But it's not true because my sister
Anyway, I just thought that was
did.
hilarious. Peters, I've never thought about what Peters. Jeff, what do you hear when you're writing?
I listen to a lot of heavy metal, actually. I would say "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap" by AC/DC.
Done dirt cheap.
It's so funny because like everyone makes sense, and then for me, when I think about Peter upstairs in the spiral staircase, tending to his little garden, he's listening to Tchaikovsky, drinking tea, being very, very civilized, because that's who he is.
Liar.
All right.
So not true.
You got your question.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. What? I went to a Lost in Costco concert. It was an experience.
Yes, it was.
It was an experience.
That was when I was in a punk band.
Another question.
For anybody
All
that
right,
doesn't
who's
know,
got the
I'm
next
a musician.
question?
I used to be in a band called Lost in Costco. Shameless plug. Let's move on.